Are you ready to explore the next ancient secret for mastering your mind? Once you've grasped the power of letting go of what you cannot control, the path opens to an even deeper form of mental fortitude. This leads us to a practice that might seem counterintuitive at first glance, but it is incredibly powerful. The second profound secret is the practice of premeditating evils, or as it's sometimes called, negative visualization. This isn't about dwelling on negativity or becoming a pessimist. Far from it. Instead, it's a deliberate mental exercise where you briefly consider the possibility of losing the things you cherish: your health, your loved ones, your possessions, your job, or your reputation. In our modern lives, we often avoid such thoughts, believing them to be morbid or inviting bad luck. But the Stoics understood that this avoidance leaves us utterly unprepared and emotionally shattered when the inevitable happens. Life is inherently fragile, and loss is a universal experience. By mentally rehearsing these potential losses, you achieve two remarkable things. Firstly, you cultivate a profound sense of gratitude for what you currently possess. The daily blessings you take for granted, the warmth of your bed, the taste of your coffee, the laughter of a friend, suddenly become precious gifts. This isn't just about appreciating good fortune. It's about appreciating any fortune, recognizing that even the simplest things are impermanent and can be taken away. This transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. Secondly, it inoculates you against the shock of actual misfortune. When a setback occurs, your mind has already briefly walked that path. The initial emotional blow is softened, allowing your rational mind to engage more quickly and effectively, preventing panic and enabling a more resilient response. It's like building a mental immunity, preparing your spirit for the inevitable bumps and crashes of life, so that when they come, you are not thrown entirely off balance, but can meet them with a steady gaze and an unshakable inner core. Following closely on the heels of preparing for what might happen, comes the third powerful secret: amar fati, or the love of. This is not passive resignation, but an active, even joyful acceptance of everything that happens, not just the good, but also the bad, the difficult and the unexpected. In our world, we're often taught to fight against reality, to complain about things that don't go our way, and to wish for different circumstances. This constant resistance leads to chronic frustration and unhappiness. The Stoics argue that since many events are beyond our control, and since everything that happens is part of the grand interconnected weave of the universe, it is irrational to resist. Instead, they urge us to embrace it all. Every obstacle, every challenge, every perceived setback is not an unfortunate interruption, but an integral part of your unique journey, a necessary element for your growth and the expression of your virtues. Imagine a blacksmith shaping metal. The metal is heated, pounded, twisted, and quenched. It's a harsh process, but essential for the metal to become a strong tool. Similarly, the difficulties in your life are the very forces that shape your character, forging your resilience, patience, courage, and wisdom. To truly love your fate is to not just accept these challenges, but to see them as opportunities. It's to look at a failed project not as a personal defeat, but as a lesson learned. Is to view a difficult conversation not as a burden, but as a chance to practice empathy and clear communication. This mindset allows you to move through life with a profound inner peace, because you are no longer at war with reality. You understand that everything that happens to you is precisely what needed to happen for you to become the person you are meant to be. This transforms life from a series of accidental events into a purposeful narrative, where every chapter, no matter how challenging, contributes to your strength and wisdom, wrapping you in an unassailable cloak of serenity. The fourth secret for mastering your mind is the indispensable practice of daily self-reflection. In our fast-paced lives, where we rush from one task to the next, often collapsing into exhaustion at the end of the day, carving out time for introspection might seem like a luxury. Yet for the Stoics, it was a non-negotiable cornerstone of personal growth. Each evening, they would review their day, asking themselves a series of pointed, honest questions. Where did I go wrong today? What did I do well? What opportunities did I miss to act virtuously? How did I handle challenges? Did I react emotionally when reason should have prevailed? This wasn't about self-punishment or wallowing in regret, but a rigorous, objective assessment aimed solely at self-improvement. This daily examination acts as a vital feedback loop, helping you identify patterns, reinforce good habits, and consciously correct your course. Without it, we risk repeating the same mistakes, falling into the same emotional traps, and drifting through life without a clear sense of progress. It's your personal progress report on the journey to a more virtuous and tranquil life. By consistently performing this mental review, you refine your internal compass, making you more attuned to your responses and more capable of navigating the inevitable complexities of your modern existence with grace and genuine inner strength. It empowers you to transform reactive impulses into reasoned responses, crafting a life of greater peace and profound personal integrity. This continuous internal dialogue builds a powerful mental muscle, one that is crucial for remaining truly serene regardless of the external world's chaotic pulse.